CU researchers get grant to find ways to prevent phosphorus pollution in New York City's largest reservoir, from Cornell Chronicle. The Cannonsville watershed in the Catskill regions of New York State, one of the 9 reservoirs that provide drinking water to some 9 million people, and in near New York, is under attack from phosphorus runoff from urban and rural sources. And to identify the best ways to reduce polluting impact of phosphorus in the Cannonsville watershed, 2 researchers at Cornell, the Land Grant Institute in New York State, have been awarded nearly $1 million over 3 years from the Cooperative State Research, Education, and Extensive Service, U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA. Because the Cannonsville watershed reflects the distinctive topographics and hydrological characteristics of watersheds throughout the Northeast, the work will be applicable not only to New York City watershed, but also to watersheds of Lake Champlain, Sanities Lake, and Chesapeake Bay. However, management practices to reduce phosphorus runoff, which were mostly developed in the Midwest, have not been adequately tested scientifically, although New York City Department of Environmental Protection and other agencies that manage water resources have promoted various best management practices, BMPs, to control phosphorus runoff into the water supply, streams, and reservoirs. Researchers are not sure what combination of these practices are most cost-effective. The Cornell researchers will compile a database of many recommendations and evaluate combinations of BMPs, using modeling to evaluate phosphorus transport in watersheds, statistical interference, and extensive sources of data, which detail farm, field, data, cost, and the type of BMP implemented in the watershed since the 1990s. We will quantify the effectiveness of BMPs in New York and the Northeast, said Tamo Stias, professor of biological and environmental engineering, and a co-investigator on the project. Then we'll rank the BMPs and develop methods that can be used to incorporate the most effective BMPs in the whole farm plans, added Christine Shoemaker, professor of civil environmental engineering and other co-investigator. The researchers will also develop an extensive website with links to available maps, monitoring data, and model predictions. Both researchers have been working extensively in Cannonsville watershed, and between them, they have expert in hydrology, water quality modeling, statistical analysis, field experimentation, environmental systems analysis, optimization, and economics. The research team also includes additional specialists in statistics, economics, agronomy, animal science, and farm management. And the Cannonsville Basin is the 3rd largest reservoir in New York's water supply system. The excessive phosphorus runoff into the Cannonsville watershed not only threatens the quality of New York's drinking water, but has also led to wastewater discharge restrictions in the Cannonsville area that could limit economic development in local communities, Stina said. He and Shoemaker will work closely with the New York State Watershed Agricultural Council, Watershed Agricultural Program, USDA Agricultural Research at Pennsylvania State University, New York City Department of Environmental Conservation, Cornell Cooperative Extension, Natural Resources Conservation Science, local soil and water conservation districts. And it's also affiliated with the Cornell Center for an Environmental-wide unit specializing in crafting interdisciplinary collaborations among the Cornell researchers and partnering institutions to apply new knowledge to environmental problems and needs around the world. So very, very good effort to prevent phosphorus from pollution from getting into the water, and this is something we should all be aware of.